If your KitchenAid refrigerator isn't cooling, is making unusual noises, or the compressor isn't running, the inverter could be the culprit. I'm Ed with AppliancePartsPros.com, and today I'll show you how to test and replace it. The good news is that this is a repair many DIYers can handle with a few basic tools and a little patience. So don't worry if this is your first time working on an appliance. It's easier than you might think. Let's get started. With over 2 million products in stock and the know-how to help you do it yourself, we are AppliancePartsPros.com. Let's start by gathering the tools we'll need for today's repair. For this project, we'll use a 1/4-inch nut driver, a Phillips head screwdriver, a multimeter, and a small flat blade screwdriver. Also, please remember that safety comes first. Be sure to unplug your refrigerator or turn the breaker off before getting started. With power safely disconnected, we're ready to begin. On this refrigerator, the inverter is located behind the rear machine compartment cover at the bottom of the refrigerator and is mounted directly to the side of the compressor. Start by pulling the refrigerator away from the wall. Using your 1/4-inch nut driver, remove the screws securing the rear access panel and set the panel aside. Once the cover is removed, locate the inverter attached to the compressor. With access to the inverter, we're ready to begin testing. Reconnect power to the refrigerator and listen carefully. If the refrigerator isn't cooling and the compressor isn't running, we'll begin by checking the inverter input voltage. Set your multimeter to AC volts. Extreme care should always be taken to protect against electric shock, which could potentially result in serious injury. Please do not test live voltage if you are uncomfortable using a multimeter around live voltage. Measure across the black and white wires going into the inverter. You should read approximately 120 volts AC. If you don't have 120 volts AC, the problem could be related to the power supply, wiring, or the main control board. If proper voltage is present, check the low voltage control signal between the red and black wires. When the refrigerator is calling for cooling, the inverter should receive approximately 3 to 6 volts DC from the control board. If both voltages are present, but the compressor still isn't running, the inverter has likely failed. You can also enter the refrigerator's diagnostic mode and run the compressor test. Press SW1 and SW2 simultaneously for 3 seconds until you hear a chime. The display should read 01, indicating diagnostic mode is active. Use SW5 to advance to service test 4, which controls the compressor, condenser fan, and evaporator fans. In this test, test 03 turns the compressor on. Test 04 runs the compressor with the refrigerator evaporator fan. Test 05 runs the compressor with the freezer evaporator fan. If the condenser fan operates, proper voltage reaches the inverter, and the compressor never starts, the inverter is the most likely cause of the problem. Once you've confirmed the inverter is defective, unplug the refrigerator again. Remove the Phillips head screws securing the inverter to the compressor terminal housing. Carefully pull the inverter away from the compressor and disconnect the compressor terminal connector. Move any wiring harnesses aside as needed to gain access. Then disconnect the chassis ground wire. The inverter can now be removed from the refrigerator. Here's the old inverter, and here's a new one. If you've already got one, great. If not, you can pick one up at AppliancePartsPros.com. Install the new inverter by reconnecting the compressor terminal connector. Position the inverter onto the compressor and reinstall the mounting screw. Make sure all wiring is routed safely away from moving parts and tubing. And reinstall the ground wire. Reinstall the rear access panel and secure it with the mounting screws. Restore power to the refrigerator and allow it several minutes to begin normal operation. Great job getting your KitchenAid refrigerator one step closer to cooling properly again. And if you need a replacement inverter or any other part, just grab your model number and visit AppliancePartsPros.com. Most orders arrive within a couple of days, so you'll have what you need before you know it. We'd love to hear how your repair went, so feel free to share your experience in the comments below. Thanks for trusting us with your repair, and we look forward to helping you tackle your next project. Happy repairing!